What do you want? Girl? Boy?
Good, don't even like put, I mean, you kind of like did like an eye flare with the boy, right? Boy, casual, 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 take it again.
What do you want? Girl? Boy?
You sent for me?
Yes, I did. You're good, Spaniard, but you're not that good. You could be magnificent.
I'm required to kill, so I kill. That is enough.
Ah, that's enough for the provinces, but not for Rome.
Or are you standing up?
I could stay seated.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Sometimes actors will make these random choices and there's really no reason, right? So I'm dying for you to take a drink. You know, you've got that glass of wine right there. You know what I'm saying? So if you have something there, use it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Great. So just take it back to that first line.
You're good, Spaniard, but you're not that good. You could be magnificent.
I'm required to kill, so I kill. That is enough.
That is enough for the provinces, but not for Rome. The young emperor has arranged a series of spectacles to commemorate his father,
Good.
Marcus Aurelius.
Now you can start talking to him. So now it makes sense, okay? So here are the beats of the scene, and it's really difficult to kind of figure this out when you're first starting out, but again, the reason why, the reason why we don't look at people is to establish who's alpha in the room. In this room, you're alpha, right? So he comes in, you're kind of like casual, yeah, what do you want, girl, boy? And then, you take a sip, you're really in no hurry to engage with him, but, once you start saying, what was that line that you just said?
The young emperor?
The young emperor, yes, keep going.
Has arranged a series of spectacles to commemorate his father, Marcus Aurelius.
So now you've got something here to play with. The young emperor has arranged a series of spectacles.
Okay.
And you got this really great tablecloth, and you got, by the way, this is my Cinerama tablecloth, that's all right. It may not be here for your, for you to use, you may have to bring your own tablecloth. Anyway, so, you got this thing, and I always, when I'm doing a scene like this, love playing with stuff, especially something like this, and I was kind of dying for you to play with it even more. This is kind of like, being in an office and playing with your pencil, but instead you're playing with your sword. And it's just very, very relaxed and just, doy-de-doy. You know what I'm saying? It just gives you something to do, so you're talking to him, but you also got something in your hand that you're playing with, but it just so happens to be a sword. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Great, okay, let's take it again.
Casual lit up for you. From the beginning?
May as well.
What do you want? Girl? Boy?
You sent for me?
Yes, I did. You're good, Spaniard, but you're not that good. You could be magnificent.
Drink.
I'm required to kill, so I kill. That is enough.
That is enough for the provinces, but not for Rome. The young emperor has arranged a series of spectacles to
Good, so do one thing or the other. Close the book and now pick up the sword.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
The young emperor has arranged a series of spectacles to commemorate his father, Marcus Aurelius.
Close the book.
I find that amusing, since it was Marcus Aurelius the wise, the all-knowing Marcus Aurelius that closed us down. So finally, after 5 years of scratching a living in flea-infested villages, we're finally going back to where we belong. The Colosseum. Oh, you should see the Colosseum, Spaniard. 50,000 Romans watching, willing you to make that killer blow. The sounds before you strike, and the noise afterwards. It rises. It rises like a storm, as if you were the thunder god himself.
You were a gladiator.
Yes, I was.
And you won your freedom?
Good, yes I was, be proud of it, right? And here is where, so remember who he is. He's kind of, he's alpha and he's playful, right? So, ask me the question again.
You were a gladiator.
Yes, I was. do you say?
And you won your freedom?
What do you say?
Long time ago, the emperor presented me with a Rudius. It's just a wooden sword, a symbol of your freedom.
Is this the sword?
Yeah.
Right, so you have it a long time ago, he presented me with this sword.
You touched me on the shoulder.
Yeah. Touched me on the shoulder and I was free.
And I was free, right? It's just that easy, okay? There are times it looks like you don't know what to do with your body, and you just have to simply be here,
Okay.
right?
Gotcha.
So just take it back to, where were we?
You won your freedom, or before that?
Take it back to where I had you close the book.
What's that?
I'm required to kill, so I kill. That is enough.
That is enough for the provinces, but not for Rome. The young emperor has arranged a series of spectacles to commemorate his father, Marcus Aurelius. I find that amusing, since it was the wise, the all-knowing Marcus Aurelius that closed us down. So finally, after 5 years of scratching a living in flea-infested villages, we're finally going back to where we belong. The Colosseum. Oh, you should see the Colosseum, Spaniard. 50,000 Romans watching, willing you to make that killer blow. And the silence before you strike, and the noise afterwards. It rises. It rises like a storm, as if you're the thunder god himself.
You were a gladiator,
Yes, I was.
and you won your freedom.
A long time ago, the emperor presented me with the Rudius. It's just a wooden sword, a symbol of your freedom. He touched me on the shoulder, and I was free.
Good, now play with the sword like it's a toy. Like I was playing with it.
You knew Marcus Aurelius?
I did not say I knew him. I said he touched me on the shoulder once.
Good, don't hold it like a sword, hold it like a plaything. Play with it.
You asked me what I wanted. I too want to stand before the emperor as you did.
Then listen to me. Learn from me. I was not the best because I killed quickly. I was the best because the crowd loved me. Win the crowd, and you will win your freedom.
I will win the crowd. I will give them something they've never seen before.
So, Spaniard, we shall go to Rome and have bloody adventures. And the great whore will suckle us until we are fat and happy and can suckle no more. And then, when enough men have died, perhaps you will have your freedom.
Great, I want you to take that back in the top of the line, so Spaniard, and I want you to go even bigger with it. I want you to be like the big party boy here.
So, Spaniard, we shall go to Rome.
Okay, but I want you to do the real version, not the fakey.
So, Spaniard, we shall go to Rome and have bloody adventures. And the great whore will suckle us until we are fat and happy and can suckle no more.
Good, good. Say it again, and when you say the horror line, make it crack you up. Let's make it into something that actually makes you laugh. It seems like you're uncomfortable saying it, and I understand that you may be uncomfortable saying it. You gotta have something in your head that you're comfortable saying.
She hasn't met a great whore yet.
We shall go to Rome.
So what was the thing that you would say that would crack you up?
Still saying the lines?
No, you, John. What would make John crack up?
Lucy, SpongeBob under the sea.
Whatever it is, right? You know, exactly like that. Okay, just
Okay.
as relaxed and happy as you just were.
Gotcha. We shall go to Rome and have bloody adventures. And the great whore will suckle us until we are fat and happy and can suckle no more.
Good.
And then, when enough men have died, perhaps you will have your freedom. Here. Use this.